your least favorite teammate ever in your career?
Nick Panisi. Panisi and I hate each other forever.
In your, do you have any regrets na you can change kung makakabalik ka sa past?
Yes. Because the bullshit that I got caught up in there with that being in some drug pin shit house, whatever the fuck that was.
And who was your least favorite coach?
All right, so I have two. First
have
one,
two?
Yang Yao.
You hate Coach Yang?
Because he's always called me monkey. But and my second one is Tim Cone.
Who?
Tim Cone.
Okay, but do you think there's a PBA player for an instant that is not, there's no Filipino blood?
There are players that got deported. They were Filipino.
Today we have a very special guest. We have one of the best big mans of our time. They called him the junkyard dog. Is it the junkyard dog?
That was it.
So to all the San Miguel fans, we got something special for you guys. This is Dorian Peña.
Si Dorian Alan Peña ay ipinanganak noong October 12, 1977. Nakilala siya bilang junkyard dog dahil sa mga kanyang hustle plays at walang takot sa banggaan sa court. Si Dorian ay nagpa-draft sa PBA noong 2000 bilang third overall pick ng SMB at dito niya rin nakuha ang kanyang 3 kampyonato.
So Do, what's up, man? How you doing?
Dylan, doing great. Oh, how y'all doing? I see y'all still staying active, huh? Rico's dunking. What the hell? Yeah, I saw that fresh one. What? I can't dunk anything but a donut. Man.
Pedro,
What's up?
you understand Tagalog?
Of course.
For real? No way.
Dude.
Sigurado ka?
Of course, man.
Nakakaintindi ka?
Yeah, both.
Okay. So, in Tagalog, so our viewers mostly Tagalog, right?
Okay.
Okay, so in Tagalog, I have a story. This is me saying I might become a BBA player because of Dorian Peña.
I remember that. I know you're going.
Because nung bata ako, I think I am 14 years old.
I saw you in Puerto
Galera. You visited our place. Everyone is talking about it. You know, lahat ng mga tao doon sabi, Dorian Peña is here. Dorian Peña is here. Tapos naka-stay sila sa resort namin sa Tropicana Castle.
Yep, with your dad. I remember that.
Yeah, and then nung lumabas ako, I think medyo tall na ako. I think I am about 6'2", 6'1", 6'2", I think.
I remember you're tall, and you're with your mom and your sister. And
yeah, then I remember what you said to me, Kuya Do. You told me na you can be a PBA player.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was inspired.
Really?
Because of Dorian Peña. This is true story.
Okay.
Right? Man, I'm thankful.
I remember seeing you. When I saw you, I was like, "Good go." I said, "Damn, this kid is tall." So then I think there's a basketball that you were jumping and dunking. And I was like, "The hell." I was like, I asked your dad. I think your dad. I said, "Has he gone to Manila yet?" You're like, "No." I was like, "Boy, when they find out about him, he's gonna be something, right?" And then I remember I saw you at LaSalle, and I was like, "He's from Puerto Galera." I remember him, and you got taller too. Yeah. I remember that.
So I became your teammate, and you are one of the best teammates I ever had because you're always happy and fun to be with. How about you, Jay? What can you say about being teammate with Kuya Do?
Yeah, he was a teammate of mine at Ginebra, but he wasn't in his prime. He was his prime was with San Miguel at that time. But I played against Do, and he's tough, man. He's one of those big bodies. It's hard to get around, especially when he sets the picks. It hurts, especially if it's a blindside. If it's hits you with like a blindsided pick, I suck it, bro. Yeah. So and he was really good at that. But Dorian's the type of player who never tried to hurt you, man. That's why even though he played physical, he wasn't away in socks. He's doing it on purpose to hurt you. Who would be your favorite teammate of all time?
I probably have to say Danny I. Because he always have something to say to me. He's always trying to correct me, you know. And actually, I don't really have a favorite teammate because we all were so close. You know what I mean? You know, Olsen, Don, Danny, me, and also other Danny Siegel. We were all kind of close, you know what I mean? So it was never really like one person is better than the other or one favoritism. But Danny I would always have something to say to me. Doe, you're fat. Doe, you need to lose weight. Doe, you need to run more. Doe, you need to get a gym, you know, which was kind of inspiring time, you know, because, you know, when you're young in your early 20s and stuff like that, your mentality is, you know, you're unstoppable. You know, you don't think you need to work harder or anything like that. But he worked hard every day.
So, Kuya Doe, you have favorite teammate. Can you tell us if you have your least favorite teammate ever in your career?
Nick Panisi. So I'll tell you a story. I'll make it quick.
So, least teammate.
I have to explain this. Let me explain this story.
Okay.
So Panisi and I hate each other forever because, you know, Red Bull, San Miguel had a big rival during that time. Even you guys with Ginebra, us and San Miguel, same thing, right?
Yeah,
so,
I hated him too.
I fucking hate him. I'm sorry for curse word, but I hated him, right? So remember he got traded to San Miguel?
Yeah.
And he walked in the gym and it was just like and believe it or not, he had the same feeling about me too, because I didn't like Red Bull, right? I didn't like Red Bull. So I didn't like Red Bull and I didn't want anything to do with them. I especially didn't like him because we would always have our tussles during the game, you know, extra elbows, extra, you know what I mean, extra. And so when he joined the team, we ended up becoming really close and cool. He's a great, Rico, you know that we were with Baracco, remember? He was a great teammate, but, you know, probably ended up being one of the greatest teammates. He was great too, but he was probably one I did not like, I least like, but ended up becoming like him the most, you know?
All right, so yeah, you kind of brought it up earlier. So who would be your favorite coach of all time in the PBA?
Oh, favorite coach? Favorite coach?
Yeah, favorite.
Yeah, we all have that. If you want, you can have top 3.
Can I have two?
Yeah,
two favorites?
Top
Okay,
2.
John Chico and Chot Chung. I can't tell you how much they inspired me. You know, Coach Shot used to work with me outside of, you know, our practices and would have special sessions for me, you know, and he would tell me all the things that we needed to do. What the hell? And I didn't like it at the time, but it made me a better player. You know what I mean? Jong is such a tactician, you know, when a game plan or like when you go scouting a team, he would break it down to a T. We watch, remember our films he gives the films and the papers and stuff. We'd be like throwing it around. It's like, only this stuff. But it prepared you. You were always prepared. He's always had you prepared to play a game. There was nothing that he didn't go over because everything was down to a T.
The hardest player you ever played with is against Dennis Espino.
Yeah, I'm going to say him. Because, I'm going to get back to your coach question, but let me tell you why real quick. Because he didn't give a shit if you threw an elbow at him or you hit him because he'd do it right back. No one would know this, but he would get back. And he was strong as shit. No one knew really how strong he was. And he had basically all the moves as well. He could face the basket. He could put it back to the basket. You know what I mean? He could do a lot of different things, you know? And no, I don't think people appreciated or understood how hard it was difficult to guard him. You know what I mean? Because, you know, of course, Ozzy and Eric, we can throw them in there, but they forgot about him. You know what I mean? He was very difficult for me to guard.
And who was your least favorite coach?
All right, so I have 2. 2. First one, Yang Yao.
You hate Coach Yang?
Because he's always called me monkey.
Oh, so you got offended, huh?
I got offended by that shit.
Okay.
But come to find out, he was not that bad of a guy. You know what I mean? But I didn't know that at the time.
It's gonna go to your brain, man.
I didn't know that I didn't know that while I was playing. But I was just pissed off at him, like, monkey. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking to? Like that, you know? But and my second one is Tim Cone.
Where did you play with Tim Cone at?
He traded
what
me.
team?
With you guys.
Wait, no, what? Alaska?
Remember when Coach Lynn was there?
Frankie
Lynn.
I think he got ousted, right?
Yeah.
And then Tim Cone came in and took over. I knew when he came there, I knew he didn't like me.
Why do you think?
I wasn't his style of player because he don't like. I felt that he doesn't like players like me and like Ali Peak too. He don't like players like that. Coming from Baracco Bull at the time, and I was like, all right, cool. here's a chance, to get back and just, try to make an impact. But when I got traded, I was pissed.
How can he always brings this up, but any coach that don't play you is not going to be your favorite coach.
I knew coming in the door when I was like, man, when Tim comes here, I know damn well he's going to trade for Joe. And I know he's going to get Joe, and I know he's going to get me up out of here. Because I looked at the team, I was like, he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. I said, I know it's going to be me. It was me and Barakael.
Oh,
And that
Barakael.
remember that day when he got us back there? I was pissed. I was really, really going to be like, you know what?
Did you so that's when you realized that it was time to retire after that, or did you keep playing?
If you took me, I probably would take all the players and you would choose who to start or who was going to play the majority of the time, it would have been me. But they chose to play other players in front of me, right? I would never play, like never. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go for it. Cool, I'm going to play. They don't have no center over there that's better than me. Cool, I'm going to play. I didn't play because I still wanted to play because I tore my Achilles. Remember I tore my Achilles? And I bust my ass to get back, and I really wanted to play again for some reason. I wanted to prove that because you tear your Achilles so late in your career that you can come back and play, but it didn't work like that. So it was over.
Yeah, I like yung sinabi mo na when you're playing, you have a different perspective.
Yeah.
But then when you're retired, like you said, you're more mature, you realize like, it's just how it goes. That's just the business.
Yeah.
But at the time when you're going through it as a player, it's very, very tough, man. And maybe sometimes you say the wrong things or the wrong reaction. But I mean, that's just the love for the game because you want to keep playing. You want to continue to contribute. You feel like you still can. But let's just face it, it's a young man's game, man.
If there's a chance, like it's your prime from San Miguel, right? And then there's a chance that there's an offer from Japan or Korea to double your salary. That's the truth. They're giving up. They're giving up.
I'm gone.
Really?
I'm gone.
So you think here in the Philippines, basketball, they have no loyalty, so you rather go?
That's a whole other conversation for us to have. PBA right now, I watch PBA. I people probably don't know. I keep up with everything right now. Everything. NBBL as well. And I fear that the NBBL is probably a more attractive league right now. You have players leaving the country, going to other countries to play, and those are the players that are expected to join the draft and expected to play. Like even the Phillips guy from LaSalle, right? You would think he would be in the PBA, or even Adu, Kai Soto, Parks, all those guys. You would think they'd be in the PBA, right? But they're not. They're all going overseas. But why are they not in the PBA? You know what I mean? Is it because, again, it's a higher level than me. We don't control the finances. Again, are we going to pay every player $1.2 million a month? Are we going to pay every player $2.5 million pesos a month? No, they're not. But I think there's other ways that can make them stay.
So now, like, what do you after life after basketball, man? What are you doing after life after you left the Philippines? We haven't heard from you in like what years, man? It's been years.
5 years,
5 years.
In Tagalog, ano ang pinagkakaabalahan ngayon ng isang Dorian Peña?
I'm more of a family man now.
Best job in the world, man.
And you know what? I will say this too. When I was playing basketball there, I did not have a lot of time with my family. I was always doing what I wanted to do, playing basketball, going to do what I wanted to do, And my kids were young. And now they're older and basketball's over. I have a lot of time to spend with them. And it's probably the greatest thing in the world.
How was it transitioning from a professional athlete and now you have a 9 to 5, a regular job? How is it?
So that was a long story. So, when you stop playing basketball, you have a year or two, you're just chilling, doing nothing, right? But then when you start realizing your funds ain't looking the same, it's like, damn, I'm going in my pocket all the time. Like, I ain't getting no checks no more, your salary every month, So I decided to move. That's why I left the Philippines and then came here. And it took a while here too, because it was hard. It's hard. It's expensive here. Jobs are not that easy to get. Jobs that are going to be able to support or pay a bill. You know what I mean? It's really expensive here. It was hard. It was took a lot of time,
I have one question for you. everyone is asking this, okay? Because there's a joke sa Pilipinas, sinasabi ng mga tao sa joke, sino ang PBA player na mahilig sa prutas? Kasi ang name mo is Dorian na, Peña pa. So ang question ko sa'yo, yan ba ang totoong pangalan mo sa birth certificate mo?
Oh.
Really? Sino nagpangalan sa'yo? Do you have any idea bakit Dorian Peña ang bakit Dorian
My grandfather gave me that name.
Before ka maging PBA player, we always asking this. Bago ka maging PBA player, sino yung ina-idolize mo?
Dennis Rodman.
Oh, nice. The rebounding minister. Sino naman yung for you? Piece of cake, pinakamadali. Pag nandyan, dumidepensa sa'yo. Easy.
I'm going to have to say Alaska. And
Sanitos?
Yeah.
Ooh.
No way. You gotta. Sonny was tough.
He was tough. I'm not saying he wasn't tough, but their defense was easy to get him because he was easy to seal. So I'm not saying this to say Sonny was easy or he's not a good player. Nothing to do with that. It's just that the plan, it's easy to score against them because it was telegraphic. Shit, I know where I'm going to go.
So ito, another question, Jay. I think mababash na naman tayo nito. But naging topic kasi natin before. This is just for conversation lang wala tayong sinisiraan, wala tayong kinikriticize. But ang problem kasi, no one can stop Junmar in this era. So with that, napag-usapan namin ni JJ.
Congrats for lucky Junmar. He got his
greatest
MVP,
of all time,
right?
man.
Before we go any further, let me stop you right there before we go any further. This is a great question. You should have we should try to have a call. You get me, you get Ozzy, you'll get Eric, see Andy, who's the bar?
Dennis Pino.
Ali.
Ali Peak. Sino ba? Sino ba malaki ba?
Sanitos.
Sanitos. You get all of us on the phone, okay? So let me tell you how I view this. When I first played Junmar in Cebu, you guys don't know about this. When I played him in Cebu, he was very raw, right? Raw. But his size and his strength at the time was different, right? It was something that we didn't see, I knew when I played against Ozzy, we were going to bang. And when I played against Ali, we were going to bang. You mga ibang players, we're going to bang, right? But after 2-3 years, when he joined PBA, if he gets the ball close to the basket,
it's over.
You're going to have a problem. You market the ball in the post, you got a problem.
So, in 10 years, he took 9 MVPs in 10 years.
Okay.
Scottie Thompson got 1 in between. Yep. And then everything is about Junmar.
Yeah.
So, if we put Junmar
in
your era, can he still get that 9 MVPs? With you guys banging him every day, every team, may mga matches siya. So what will you give him? He's gonna take 9 or he's still gonna go for 9?
So, would Junmar been dominant in our era? I'm gonna say yeah. A prime Junmar in our era? I'm gonna still say yeah.
But with the same number of MVPs?
No, because the competition was a bit different during our time. That's my personal view only.
The question is, how many MVPs will you give him?
Because
for sure he will have MVPs. There's no doubt.
Yes.
But because of you, Eric, every game he will be challenged, he will be hit.
Yeah.
So it's different.
I don't know. I don't know. JJ, I don't think anymore.
No, JJ
bro.
gave him.
I already got bashed for this.
Okay. I don't think anymore.
I said that he would have got like 4, like that, and I got bashed for that. But the thing was, I wasn't discrediting Junmar whatsoever, man. He's my GOAT, my all-time GOAT.
Oh yeah.
Right. There's no way you can get 9 MVPs and not be a GOAT. Let's just appreciate Junmar's greatness. Let's congratulate that he's got 9 MVPs. Let's hope he gets
10,
3 more, 10 more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Probably more 10.
Because he deserves it. Junmar, Jumar is a great guy. I mean, what a great representative to be an MVP, and you're a good guy. You win championships. You're the face of the league. So there's no point. There's no point in just going back and
This is just
discussing if we would have got it.
Dorian. You're happily married, right?
Hmm?
How many years you get married? 4 years.
24 years.
Yeah. So when you're younger,
Before you were married.
before you were married, you can tell this to your wife.
Oh,
Okay. When you're in the Philippines, who you are, looking at.
Your celebrity crush.
Yeah.
What a,
Sunshine Cruz, Pops Fernandez.
oh, he got a lot.
I can run it for you. I can run it.
All right. All right. What about in Hollywood? Who was your Hollywood crush?
Pussycat Dolls.
Of course, dahil na tayo sa basketball and everything. Meron before kumakalat na, yung mga basketball player na who don't like films.
Oh.
Maybe broad. Maybe you heard about it.
Oh.
So, what can you say about it?
Good question.
100% understandable.
Why?
Philippine basketball is at one time, I don't know if it is still the biggest, times have changed now, right? So you think about males there at the time that played the sport, that's what they aspired to do, playing the PBA, right? And then you have an altercation an altered system, meaning now you have players coming from outside the Philippines coming into the Philippines, right? And you're lessening the chances of an opportunity, right? So I understood. The training here in America at that time and the training there at that time was maybe a lot different, right? So the players that were coming were better. And of course, a coach would want the better player, correct?
Yeah.
So it maybe took an opportunity from a local. I get it.
So the question is, Kuya Do, are you Filipino? Do you have Filipino blood for real?
Yes.
Okay. But do you think there's a PBA player for an instant that is not, there's no Filipino blood? But some of the players, they don't have Filipino blood. They what you call this? Yung inedit yung birth certificate, and everything. I don't know kung paano nila ginawa, but may issue ganon.
They need a lot more than a birth certificate to become naturalized. It's more than a birth certificate.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not just a birth certificate. So if it was that simply long, then of course maybe possibly they can edit it, but it's more. You need way more than that. No, I don't know. I do know there are players that got deported that were Filipino.
So there's another question also. Medyo you can cope about it. In your do you have any regrets na you can change kung makakabalik ka sa past?
Yes.
So what is it?
Yes, I have a serious one. I wish I don't trust everybody. Because the bullshit that I got caught up in there with that being in some drug pin shit house, whatever the fuck that was. If anybody knew me, they knew me at the time being in the Philippines, like they know that like I'm playing I like to play video game, right? Basketball, 2K, the video PS PlayStation. I met a guy, I met some people, through just basketball. I met people, right? And I would always go over people's houses and hang out. I didn't care. Believe it or not, I went to squatter areas to meet, some of my friends I met. I went everywhere, just because I'm not that type of person that, I think I'm too good to go somewhere, right? So I met a guy, hung out with him a couple times. He even been to my house. He was, he was the ambassador's son or something like that. He kept saying he was the ambassador's son. His dad was an ambassador or something. I didn't know. Anyway, so I'm hanging out with him. I went to a club with him a couple times, came over to my house, and he also played the video game, right? So this night when this incident happened, I'm over his house playing a video game in his living room. There ain't fuck all shit around. Like I didn't even know he had a girl in the room. So, we're there. Me and 2 other people were there. 3 other people were there, and we're playing the video game, right? All of a sudden, somebody starts boom, boom, boom on the door. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And then, this is a drug pen. This is a what do you call it? Drug den. Drug den. This is a drug den.
So that's the raid. I saw that in the news.
This ain't no fucking drug den. Ain't no drugs around here. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Then they go back in his room and they find, I don't know what they found back there. I did not see it, but they found, I guess, paraphernalia of something in his room. But of course, imagine if you came to my house, you don't know what's in my room. Do you know what's in my room? No, right? You don't see anything around that's suspect. I've been around drugs before. And then they're telling me, oh, you're going to be in big trouble for this. And then, of course, they put it all over the news and start flashing shit around. They start telling me, you're going to test positive for drugs. I'm like, I ain't even pissed yet. What the hell are you talking about? What the fuck? I ain't even pissed. How you know what I'm going to... Then they try to like... So I will say this. My experience there, my trust in people would have changed, number one. And that instant, that night, that thing, that all that happened, it went rather fast. And looking back at it now, it could have been a lot worse. Okay, because number one, the NBI was kind of cool. They weren't like being assholes to me or anything. Because I think as everything unfolded, they knew that I had nothing to do with that shit. You know, I knew nothing. But by that time, the news already slandered your name. So first and foremost, I felt sorry for my family and my kids. You know what I mean? Like, it's been fucking embarrassing as fuck. Got past that part, you know. If again, it was a very serious issue at the time when I was there, man. It was like, fucked up. You know, just hearing your name, and then seeing, and then you know, with these people, they'd be like, you know, like that. That's embarrassing, man. It's like fucked up. And I don't think it's right to accuse before you find out all the proper information first. That's what I was saying. But it happened. It's over. I don't give a shit about it now.
That's the regret, man.
That's regret. Trusting people. Because I had other incidents happen too before with money, letting people borrow money, helping people out. Oh yeah, I was too nice.
That's the first time I've ever heard your side.
Exactly.
So,
Nobody ever asked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's always. I tell people this here because this is what will make it. If the ones that know me, people that know me know what I'm into, they know what I'm doing. They'll know that you know. Yes or no? You know already. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Next question.
Thanks for sharing, though.
Yeah.
Jersey number. Do you have a specific jersey number? Number 4. Why?
Chris Webber.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So you're idolizing also Chris Webber and
Chris Webber.
Dennis Rodman and Shaquille O'Neal. Yes. Favorite food where you're in the Philippines?
I like Bicol Express.
Oh, nice. Spicy food, huh?
Spicy. When you gonna coach, Rico?
I'm assistant coach, but I always while they're practicing, I'm working out.
So this is the plan, Rico, huh? You become head coach. You call me, and I'm gonna come out of retirement, and I will come.
No, JJ will be the head coach. I'll be his assistant.
I don't want to be the head coach ever.
Yeah,
next
me too.
next year, there's an offer for JJ Helterbrand to be a head coach, and I will be his assistant coach.
Yeah, JJ.
Yeah,
JJ,
maybe in college. Maybe in
I'll
college.
keep you in mind. Yeah, I'll keep you in mind, though.
You remember me, huh?
Yeah, you can do that. You can coach the bigs.
Of course.
Yeah.
So though, lights on, lights off.
Lights off.
Oh, you're sensitive, huh?
Oh, wait.
Is there something that you miss about the Philippines?
People.
Yeah, yung mga former teammates mo, right?
Yung mga tao. Lahat yung mga tao. Tao, period. Because, you know, here in America, people here are fucking snobbish and assholes, you know what I mean? So not really everybody's so friendly. But the Philippines, all the people are friendly, you know?
Yeah.
I miss the friendliness of the people.
Yeah, so you think Filipino is more friendlier than the people from the States?
Oh.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe just in Maryland.
Dito
in Kentucky, everyone's nice, man.
Yeah.
Though, how many championship you have in your whole vehicle?
Four, right? 3 or 4.
4? All with San Miguel?
Yep.
Yeah, you had a great career with San Miguel, man.
Yeah.
You guys were tough. You guys were tough for sure.
How about you have you can tell the younger kids. Nasabi niya
your advice.
Oh, your advice.
Ka.
Advice for the younger kids to be able to, you know, do what we did when we're playing. We actually go to the highest level of basketball in the Philippines. So how can they go? How can they get what you got before? Paano nila makukuha yung nakuha natin before? Paano sila makakapasok sa pro?
The first thing is opportunity, right? You know, a lot of players that are seen there in the Philippines is based on opportunity, where the chance to get seen. Number one, once they get their foot in the door, as far as getting notoriety or getting seen, they should also perform well and work hard, right? We always say work hard, but to play the length we played, the time we played, we all played long years, right? It takes dedication and just keeping your body in shape, hopefully, and also landing on a good team.
So, though, what do you got to say to the Filipino fans that miss you, man? To the San Miguel fans, to the PBA fans, and to the Dorian Peña fans.
Oh man, thank you for all the years of support, and thank you for just being. Well, I'm glad that they appreciated my game. And thank you for all the memories. Thank you for all the memories. That's all I can say.
Ido, thanks for
All
your
right, guys.
No,
time.
we appreciate you, bro. Thank you for your time, man.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Dorian
man.
Peña, you are
Amazing.
Ido, thank you. God
All
bless
right,
to
guys.
you and more power.